everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be sharing with you her 1 week baby update. She is sleeping right now. She might be waking up soon, but I only have a few minutes to get through this. The boys are out of the house for a minute, so I'm gonna just go really quick, and I have my notes on the pad. So to start, she is actually 1 week and 2 days today. And I'm going to start with her weight. She weighed 814 at birth and is now weighing 8 pounds 9 ounces and wears 3-month clothes. About her weight, I want to talk about it really quick. Only on day 1, she actually dropped, how many ounces? She dropped 11 ounces, so she went down to 8.3. So the midwives were actually concerned about how fast she dropped weight. They were saying that she wasn't getting enough for me, so basically, my milk, the way she latches on, she only latches on to the nipple, not the whole breast. So instead of kind of like being efficient and getting all the milk out, she's kind of just sucking and just getting like kind of like the fore milk out. And that was kind of telling my body that she didn't need as much as she actually did. And she just wasn't getting as much. And that not only dropped my milk supply a lot, but it also didn't fill her up. So she was getting like the fore milk that you have, not the hind milk. The fore milk is not very fattening. It's just more like watery, and the hind milk is fattening. So she wasn't getting that, and her weight dropped. They were really nervous, and the few days it hadn't gone up. She also didn't poop for 3 days. She had her first meconium poop, and then she didn't have any breast milk poop. So they were saying that means she's not eating enough. My milk supply was extremely low, so I started pumping, and I really was getting hardly anything. Just like what happened with my other boys. So yeah, it really sucked. Her latch was also extremely bad, so I'm in a lot of pain. She just latches just on the nipple, and that's what really hurts. And it causes me a lot of pain, but also you don't really get milk out that way. It's not very efficient. So yeah, so what we've been doing is we've been giving her supplementing with formula, but we don't give her crappy formula just like the one from the store. It caused a lot of issues with Erin. So what we've been doing is we've been making our own formula. It's goat's milk formula. Goat's milk is A2 casein, the protein in it, so it's a lot easier to digest, and the boys are home, so there's gonna be a little bit of noise. But yeah, it's a lot easier to digest the goat's milk than it is to digest dairy. So we've been making her formula with goat's milk and just adding some flax oil and basically coconut water for electrolytes. We have a recipe online, and it compares it to the breast milk, and it's pretty similar. So she's been taking that, she's been digesting it really well, and now she is putting on weight. So we are giving it to her through a bottle, and I'm still nursing her on top of that. And she does nurse a little bit, but I'm not as frequent just because it is really painful. And then I pump the rest of the time. So we're gonna do this as long as we can until it either gets exhausting or until I lose my supply completely. But that's kind of what's going on with her food. So they were concerned about her weight because it has been dropping. So we are trying to get it back up now. So the next thing is her umbilical cord. It actually fell off at day 6, so that is really exciting. So we finally gave her a proper bath. She doesn't smell anymore, and yeah, that's really awesome. It was bleeding a little bit, but it's all good now. So I actually want to go back to the feeding a little bit. She's drinking 80 mils per feed, if you guys were wondering, and I'm only pumping about 30 mils every 2 to 3 hours. That's all I get. So we have to supplement quite a bit with the goat's milk that we're making, the goat's milk formula. But yeah, it's okay. She is a big eater, and she did weigh a lot at birth, so it is a lot. She needs a lot more food to kind of keep up that weight. But yeah, so she is drinking 80 mils per feed. But overall, she is such a happy and easy baby, like super happy. Super easy. Her only cries if she's like starving, and that's it. Like, you never hear her. She's awake and she's content and just smiling. Hi, baby boy. Did you eat good food? Okay. She's right here. Just really easy, really happy. She's perfect. So here, come see. She also didn't have any, they just came home. She also didn't have any jaundice when she was born. Some of you were asking that. Absolutely not even a little bit, which was really nice. My other boys had it, and they were pretty sleepy and stuff because of it, but she's had no jaundice. So leave that, honey, that's for your brother. So that's been really good. Another thing I want to talk about that she actually had at birth, which we were a little stressed about, but it turned out to be nothing. She had a heart murmur. They heard it for 2 full days and they were kind of getting a little bit concerned, especially that because I had her at home, she didn't really have any monitoring like you do at the hospital, no testing or anything like that. They had the basic stuff, but that was about it. So definitely we were definitely worried about the heart murmur. But they said that newborns have it and it usually goes away within 24 hours. Hers didn't. It stayed for 2 days, but then it went away. So they were happy with that, and now there's no issues with her heart or breathing or anything like that. So that was really good. It made me feel a lot better. We were gonna take her to the hospital for testing if the heart murmur remained, but we didn't have to because it went away. So that was really good. I'm gonna just talk about how the transition has been from 2 to 3 kids, and then I'll talk about her routine, and I guess we'll end the video there. So the transition from 2 to 3 kids has actually been like we haven't felt it. There's been like no transition. It's like she's not even here. Honestly, she doesn't seem like we have an extra person to take care of. It definitely has not been hard. I was so stressed because everyone was telling me going from 2 to 3 kids is the hardest thing they've ever done. That's definitely not the case for us, at least. The boys have been amazing with her, totally in love with her, and just wanting to take care of her and hold her all the time. They have not shown any jealousy, which is amazing. And she's just been a really easy baby that we haven't really felt having her. It's really easy. Like, I was panicking, but I think our hardest transition was going from no kids to 1. That was definitely the hardest. And then the next was from 1 to 2. That was pretty hard because, you know, we were used to, you know, each kind of sharing the load rather than each having our own. But 2 to 3, don't feel it. At least right now. It might change in the future, but for now, it's been really easy. So that's awesome. Before I talk about her routine, actually, I just want to just talk about her physically. Her hair is pretty dark and her eyes are actually like a grayish green. Hi, Erin. Come see mama. Her eyes are like a grayish green. Her skin is super pink. Her nails are super long. She's just perfect and pudgy and has chunky cheeks. She has 2 dimples, which I'm so happy about. Long eyelashes. Hi. Everything you want in a little girl. Hi, Bubba. So that's awesome. I'm gonna finish up with her routine. So normally you don't have a routine. Here, this is for you. Normally you don't have a routine for, you know, a 1-week-old. Normally they're not on a routine. And I never even got my boys on a routine until at least 2 to 3 weeks. Like a semi-routine. But she kind of just started her own routine and she's been doing amazing. So for the past 3 days, and I know it's gonna change, this isn't gonna last, and you know, things happen all the time, but for the past 3 days, she's been giving us between her, she goes to bed at 8:30, usually 8:30, and gives us between 6 to 8 hours stretch, like a full sleeping, no feeds or anything. Then she wakes up, has a feed, and then goes back to bed for another 4 hours, then wakes up again, has a feed, and then sleeps for another 2. So she sleeps 14 hours overall, like from 8:30 until the next day. Here, do you want this? Here, have this. So it's been amazing. And then on top of that, she'll wake up and then she'll take a nap at around 11 a.m. and we'll sleep until about 12:30, unless I usually have to wake her up. And then she'll stay awake and go back to bed for about 1:30 and sleep for 2 hours and then wake up again. And kind of just, that's been her routine. Like, she's been amazing and she's been consistent on that for about 3 days. So we've actually had, last night we got 10 hours sleep, which I'm so thankful for. We definitely needed that. And don't touch the camera. Oh, sorry, moving it back a bit. He's trying to grab it. It's been amazing with her. She's such a good baby, at least so far. So I'm hoping she stays this peaceful, this calm, and, you know, just this happy. She's been giving us smiles, and they're intentional for sure. Every time we look at her and say hi or make a funny face, she smiles 100%. Gentle, gentle. So that's been so nice. So she's growing up. I think she was so overdue. She's kind of like, you know, grew a little bit more in the womb, and just like, you know, more alert and stuff than most newborns should be. Hi, baby. I can't pick you up right now. I can't pick you up. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video there just because she has a poopy diaper. She poops non-stop. Yes, she didn't poop for 3 days, but once we started feeding her more and more, she started pooping, and she digests the goat's milk formula so well. So she has lots of poops and she stinks. So I'm gonna change her, and this guy is needy, so I gotta get him and get him for a nap. But that is everything for this update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. We will see you in our next one. Lily, can you maybe wake up and say a little, look how floppy. Say bye-bye. Say bye. Nope, she's sleeping. Well, anyways, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.